Hey everyone, what's going on? Today we're going to work on part 2 of the inventory series. Here is a small preview of what we are going to create in this video. We add our first Quixel items to the game. As you can see, they are all physics based. And they all can interact with the player. This is what we are going to do in this video. And remember, if you liked the video, I would appreciate you to like, subscribe and join our Discord. Thank you for your support. Let's start. Open the inventory part 1 and the first thing we want to do is add some Quixel content. Go to the content browser, click on add and then add Quixel content. Click on the search bar and type in sword. This will be our first item. Pick one sword that you like and click on download. After you downloaded it, click on add. And that's the first item for our project. So let's go back to the bridge. Here under local I have some pre-selected items. They will show here after you downloaded them. So go ahead and search for watermelon, banana, wood, axe and iron beam. After you added all of them, let's create an enum. Click on blueprint and then on enum. This enum will represent our item categories. So name it E_item category. Open it up and create default, weapon, armor, consumable and resources. Now let's go back to the content browser and create our master item. Right click, click on blueprint class and then click on actor. Name it actor_master item. Let's rename it to master pickup item. Open the master pickup item. Click on add and search for scene. Drag and drop it onto the default scene. So we have a new root scene. Then we need some variables. First one will be name, then weight, then description, and we want our category, and last but not least value. Next we can create our child classes. Right click on master pickup item and then on create child. Call it actor_weapon_master. Then let's do the same for armor, consumable and resource. And we almost forgot to set the default settings. Go ahead and do this for all of the items. If you can't see the default settings, make sure to compile and save the master pickup item again. The next thing we have to do for all of our items is to add a collision to the static mesh. I show you the example with the banana. Click on collision and then, for example, on sphere collision. If you don't like it, remove it and use some of the other values here. If you don't like the outcome, then use auto-convex collision. Play with the values here and it will generate a more precise collision. But keep in mind, this can be a hit on your performance in game. To make things fast, I will speed up this section for all of the other items. Now let's finally create our items. Right click on the weapon master and create a child blueprint again. Name it A_W_sword. Open it up and add a static mesh to it. Search for dagger. Click on perspective and then on front. Now use the tools from Unreal Engine to align this sword with the ground. Now we want to work on the physics. Click on the static mesh and then on simulate physics. For the mass I will choose 4 kilograms. For the damping you need to experiment with the values. I'm using here 1 and -1, which is not the best, but it worked for me. Click on Simulate Generate Hit Events, and under Presets we want to select Custom. The object type should be world static. The last thing you want to do here is set the pawn to overlap, so the character can step on the object. Next, let's put our sword into the game world. You can already test it here if you like. I'm going to create now all the other items. To save some time, I'm going to speed this up. You can stop the video if you need to. After we've finished, we can go back to our level and close all the other tabs. Save everything. Then let's put our new items into the game. And again, let's test it. One thing that was not looking good here is the infinite spinning. That's because of the -1 angular damping on the watermelon. So let's change it. If it's too slow for you, just change the linear damping. You need to play a lot with those values to get it right. Here it's a lot try and error. You need to get a feeling for what is right and what is wrong. And that's the end for this video. Thank you for watching, have a nice day and see you in the next one.